Why should digital signage be part of your digital transformation? Simply because digital signage is an excellent internal communication tool, and internal communication is at the heart of a digital transformation. So one might ask, what is a digital transformation? Well, there are many different definitions out there, and without selecting one precisely, there are a few key elements that bring all of them together. We're talking about investing in technology in order to create value for clients and employees. When we think about internal communication, we think about tools and concepts like big data, artificial intelligence, and tools to automate processes. But internal communication, which is at the heart of an internal transformation, should also be invested in order to create value. So that's why it is a very important aspect that we should not neglect. So why is internal communication at the heart of a digital transformation? For two main reasons. First, there's the technology axis itself. Technologies like digital signage, email, and instant messaging tools. On the other side, there's the human aspect of a digital transformation, the corporate culture axis. And this axis is super important because when we're having a transformation, that implies changes. And having good internal communication helps creating a climate that is favorable to change. We can communicate the reasons why we're making this transformation, remind people of the new processes, and explain the benefits of the changes we're implementing. Why is digital signage a great internal communication tool? If we look at the context of a manufacturing company for an example, in order to communicate with the employees on the production floor, the options are quite limited. They don't have access to their mobile while they work, they don't have access to a computer either. In fact, they usually don't even have a corporate email address. So, in order to communicate with them, to pass on important information, the options are limited. There may be paper posters, but they are not dynamic, which makes it impossible to communicate timely relevant messages. At the total other end of the spectrum, there are face-to-face meetings or team meetings, which are excellent if you want to go in depth, like a training sessions. But if you want to do reminders afterwards, it's not really effective. Whereas with digital signage, it's ongoing communications. It's there all the time. It allows you to recall important information to your employees in an almost subliminal way. So what type of information can be shared with digital signage to improve internal communication? First, there are real-time KPIs like live data about production. It can help with the decision-making process, and also it can boost the engagement toward the objectives. Digital signage can also be used to share health and safety messages. Reminding safety information can help preventing important accidents from happening and even save lives. Lastly, you can share corporate and human resources messages to gather the team. It can be messages about the company's culture, the mission, the vision, the values, highlight good deeds, underlining work anniversaries or employees' birthdays. Those information are especially relevant in a context of labor shortage. So it's very important to create commitment between the employees, but also toward the company.